There we are. Testing. There we go. Welcome back, guys, for Wildermyth, where we're doing something different, apparently, in this story. Where right now we are the Draven, which are the main people, the main bad guys that our heroes had to defeat. And they're fighting against the Thrixel. We gotta kill all the enemies, but Pyrrhek and Rasol must survive, so her and that guy. There we go. There we are. Not really much of a fire, so... Let's do here. Ah, the Seeker. Nice. Bam. Alright, stomp. Let's throw a net at this. Oh, never mind. So prepare a shot there. Maybe come over here. There we go, hobble that. I lose my Spectre stab, but it's fine. Bam. Go here. Can't battle you right now. Alright, little dart. Oh, it blocked it. I don't know what, but it blocked. Ow. Dodged. Ow. I don't know what it blocked, but it blocked something. There. And keep moving forward. There we are. Right, you be surrounded. Go right here. Take that. Actually, take fly here. It's not like it can't make you fly. Take this one right here. He's so tiny. Your shot there. I'm just gonna have you move at this point. Yeah, they're all gonna move. You don't need to, you're right there at the door. You can guard, so you go behind your fellows. Let's get her over there. Old dirt. Put that around there. Got you right here. Alright, buddy, I'm gonna have you move in her guardian area. And the haunt will be right here. Nice. Up. Yeah, blocking it. Oh, gosh dang, come on. There you go. Right. We're gonna just have you right here. Take out some of your armor. There you go. There you go. But it didn't even go that far. Ow. There. Let's go here, this one. There we go. There we go. There you go. Pull away that armor. There you go. There we go. Up, 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 up. Take that. You dodged like a mouse. dodge. Alright. Alright, come here. Oh, crap. Dodge. Yeah. Let's do a prepare shot right here. Take that. That. Take that. Ow. I mean, her movement and everything was so OP. There we go. Do the last little bit. Together they push through the final pine-threaded door. Even here is shortly. I think I'm going to puke my tail up. The egg-shaped opal glows. The silence it sheds sharpens the echo of each movement, each exhalation. Sleepy smoke parts off its curved surface, curls into the vaulted dark. Imagine all the happy heads laid at peace among the foliage and ferns, never dreaming such a thing might exist. Stephen Versal, this is your life's work. Yes, it's the egg. It's like being able to reach out and touch. I never thought I would truly see it when Pyrak, my teacher, my mentor, my master, Drusnak, ought to have been here. He deserved to stand where I stand, and I wish I could speak to its ghost and offer him that. It is because of you that anyone stands here now, in the fossil glass chest of what must have been an enormous dragon gazing on its still smoldering heart, its egg. Pride now, Divan Versal. You are the last of your order, but have fulfilled their founding hope. It is early yet to call it fulfilled. With the Thritzel dead, the mountain's dark artery is laid open. Warlord, you triumphant. Your soldiers fought with courage. Warlord, I am surprised to return today, and finding you all disappeared under the ground. What has happened? What has happened? Tell me. Conveying in the private light a short hike from the dig, Pyrak gives a brief retelling of the battle, and Versal outlines what comes next. Or put more simple, there isn't need to explain it another way. A dragon is an exception thing. A dragon to hatch from this egg. It must be nest-skirted in dragon-burned stones, the ash of a Draven hero. Well understood, yes, Warlord. My chief wonder is whether the Wild Wall is truly the closest such place. Did not Versal say? Stray. He did, Warlord, but I find the distance and danger of that place to be discomfiting. There is likely a better option. Are you a Devin? Winston Pyrak? Now? Are you claiming to be as lore-fed as Versal? No, Warlord. I only seek to take account of the lore he does possess. Each step thus far we stride into night on the shaded path until he comes to illuminate it. Simply put, don't need a simple put thing. I understand you want to measure it. The to measure is knowing, and I am corrected, Warlord. The fool thing would be if he knows a nearer place and doesn't tell us it. Why? Versal is like a father to me. When sin, I should not lose my temper with you. Today is near its half-mark, and I am already tired. But as Versal says, just do. Its sense. We will start when winter dies. You will come with me, Winston. We will make my dragon a safe nest. Bigger force will stay and guard Versal an egg. Its sense. Yes, Warlord. You heard him say it, I suppose? His dragon? He is the Warlord. He very much is. Versal, I dislike the feeling I have. I hope, Gleck, send for me when you know what detail you will need and any nest girding required for the egg. You have my gratitude, Winston. I believe that. I do. And you will have mine if all proves as you say. Be safe, be wise. Be safe, egg. Be wise, Trava. All your hard flights will be worth it, friend. Strak! Is it a bad omen when you haven't seen the moon in 16 days? Worst omen for a mother is when your boy starts counting moons. Getting a bit of wanderlust? Whenever you were away, a long time ago now, Grandma Medicia and I would sometimes sit by the window, all the candles out, the lanterns dark. And if the moon was full, Grandma would tell stories about when you were small and about the family, our history. Those are the best memories I have with her. Ah, Mom. I miss my mom. And I miss the time we never got to have together. I was happy you would grow close to our family. But I want those days back, sometimes. That's how I've gotten you out here on the trail with me, finally. Oh, that's how I've gotten you out here on the trail with me, finally. Right? Reaching the place they're staying, Sonalia and her son, Lifa, find they have a strange visitor. It pulls from the message tube that hangs around its neck, a poorly scribed note. Wildermyth is plus Draven Warlord Thraven will be. This map is to find travel roads, capture first those. Then he is not escape. In son of the company convenes a few days later. Suppose I don't quite know what that name means. Weldwall? Weldwall. For such a fire is dragon's breath. It did make those stones bleed and blister. Weldwall is where the Elnish people were burned back into the sea, forced to sail away, or become bones. A dragon is what sent them back, according to those legends. It's an awkward and downing march they embark on soon after. Dusty fields present desolate panoramas. Wriggling, half-rotted fence posts clatter in their sockets. The wind is childish today, tugging its loose teeth. Still think it's a lot to believe, a lame piece of bait to go ahead and bite. We'll know pretty early on if it's bad information. Because if it's all as the note says, we'll all own their supply line and the path their reinforcements would take, and the two routes our quarry might follow to safety. It's only... why does this Devin's bird sing to us now? I wonder that. They camp under the same broad skies they ever did. Some faces are old, some are quite the opposite. Lifa? Not your watch yet, boy. If it's nightmares, it's pretty strange out here. It's normal. Flames are pretty high, aren't they? I thought of a joke. Want to hear it? Depends what kind of joke. And who's the butt? I'm tired of single butt things. I wanted to get 6 butts in this one. Maybe some dropping butts. What's wrong? I still don't know. I don't know how I like the idea of you following our path. What you'll have to learn. What you'll have to see. Oh yeah, they're both L's. I gotta change his ears. I already happened to catch Rogs changing. How much more frightening can it get? In the morning, they'll continue on angling towards a pair of outposts where Draven roads run. Where'd all my wood go? Ah! Drink! Alright, I need to change your ears. Customize. Oh yeah, we never got to read his thing, too. I just realized that. Ears. There we go. Boom. There. There we go. He ended up with glasses. I just said we didn't read this thing. I completely didn't. My bad. Alright, so he's the cowardly goofball. These are his parents, Mile and Sonalia. So, he has Slacker, Literally, and Wanderlust. Leafa, the fence spear heir, was a beastly and beloved little boy. His twinkling eyes could startle laughter all on their own. He was raised by his grandparents for much of his childhood and got away from his studies more than perhaps he should have. Leafa took the legacy of his family more seriously than many expected, especially as he got older and grew to understand the struggles and dangers that marred his parents' lives. Delving into Fenspear lore, he spent most of his time either reading or honing whatever heirloom skills relatives would teach him. One day, he recognized it was time to follow the path his mother, Sonalia, had laid out. Where the path would take him, and what deeds he would do along the way, none could foresee. Alrighty. Man, we got 3 warriors and 3 hunters and only 1 mystic. We definitely got to get a mystic in here. Alright, so let's recruit. Oh, let's figure out party members here, ladies and gents. Alright. So, we also need Mile and Sonalia. We need those guys. I guess we'll have Rogs with them. And... then... we'll take Leafa with us, and then these 3 can go. So you guys will recruit. And then the others... yeah, you 3... go build some defenses, and we'll give you guys a mystic. Ooh, an opportunity. Things in Clover Pass are drunk or sleeping. The last greasy lights wobble in quiet windows. At least, mostly quiet. La la la. Alright, we get it. You're happier than us. The merry stumbler scrapes along the back alley, fragments of foamy sun falling after, fading into the early dew. The night doesn't slosh so easily in every belly. What's wrong? You look like you're about to go belly up in the whiskey pond. Just lately, I don't know. Don't worry about it. I bet I know what it is. I don't even know what it is. You're out of shape. Have to exercise more. Have to get your blood. Okay, so we've done this before. So we'll do that later. Alright, let's pick from a legacy. We need a mystic. Okay, so we got Stacy. We have Ari. We have Rathas. Oh, and that's it. Okay. She got 7 because she's higher. Oh, screw it. That's fine. Trinket hunting, soul splitting. Soul splitting plus aid. Alright, let's recruit her. Folks called Stacy an old soul, but that was because they had no better words for her. Stories of legendary battles often felt familiar. Unwritten verses of old ballads came out of her after a warm drink or 2. And she dreamed of a wind-ragged hills where banners blew and old magic lay buried. I had Stacy before, but she wasn't in the team long. So when Dragon's Divinity of Rage drew her out of town with the opportunity to fight, Stacy couldn't tell whether she was leaving home or coming back to it. Alright, the recruits prepared. So Stacy, you go with them. Because they need a mystic. And we are going to build defenses here. Smiths. There needs to be defenses here. This mess. I'm gonna draw insides. Alright, well, so we gotta capture the March Drawn Insides and corner Drawn Warlord at Wildwall. So we'll do that in a minute. We'll do all the other ones first. So go ahead and scout over here. One fateful night. Something about that rock makes me shiver. A tall black finger of stone angles out of the earth, points to a pale bloated moon. Its surface should shine, but the stone seems to eat all light. It looms dull and terrible. Witchstone, they call it. Dark and tall and thirsty. I've heard of these things, but only in childish stories. It's said if you don't offer a joyous memory, it will lay a curse on your back. And if you don't keep going, he'll be miles, curse, it says. Familial memory, sacrifice a memory of self-worth. Let's not sacrifice anything. Aren't you frightened of the... Frightened? Sonalia, if I sacrifice a memory to every spooky-looking rock I came across, I wouldn't even remember my own name by now. It's Smile, by the way. Sonalia is inhabited. Ooh. Oh, shoot. Okay. Oh, man. Dang, we really don't have much heartwoods, do we? Alright, we're gonna do fabrics and spell threads, because spell threads are hard to get in these sort of things. Prepare the defenses! The day is calm. The scouting mission has discovered nothing dangerous. Having outdistanced his companions, Urborn sits to rest. Does he sleep? Dream? Is it a vision? A metaphor? Or does a tortoise truly come and speak to him? He has seen somewhere before the patterns that swirl upon its shell. Of course you have. This pattern is everywhere. In the wind, in the stars, in the sea, in the storm, in the fire, in the fern. We have always been here. We hold the earth, in the sky, in the storm. We protect the fern and the water and the wheat. You should understand that. You protect others also. You're one of us. Can't you feel it? This is it. This is where I can belong. Sorry, Turo, I'm just a joiner. This is it. This is where I can belong. Are you sure I'm the one you want? Your choices throughout their lifetime have fitted you for this sweet task. You were not born a guardian, but you have molded yourself into one moment by moment, day by day. You are worthy to join the fellowship. I speak for you. Do you accept? Yes, absolutely. What happens now? While you live? Nothing. Continue as you have been. After your death, we will discuss this matter further. Do I become a tortoise? The precise form is open for negotiation. That almost makes it sound as though the you guardians are all around. Throughout the world. Everywhere. It does, doesn't it? Be well, Urborn. We will speak again one day. Hey, Orborn, you been napping on the job? No, Did you see a... That's a pretty cool tortoiseshell pendant. Did you just find it here? No, it's kind of a long story. Someday I'll tell you. Alright, there you go. Do this. Build some defense. Make a pass here. Build the bridge right here. Ah, man. I'll just keep it. Go scout. I know this is one thing, but you go scout here. Some trolling. I'll do some assaulting. Another entertaining evening brought to you by Dragon's Divinity Rage. How do you think Alicia is settling in? She certainly has opinions. I think she's happy? It's hard to tell. Oh wait, I need to see some. Someone became rivals. Ah, it was you two. So now and Urborn did. Yeah. But yeah, we haven't had Urkas come over here yet. Why? What do you think? Oh, I agree with you. Oh. Do you have someone? Urborn. I mean, he doesn't have a relationship with anyone. And don't tell anyone, but it's strangely compelling. Alicia is perceptive. I had to smile at her points in spite of myself. Maybe I'm just a sucker for a well-barbed comment, but how could you not fall for that? I was just about to get more firewood. I can use some company. Don't run off and start a new life together. We still have got a job to do. Oh. How precious she is. Precious little babies. Thritzel, okay. You get your spaceship. Ooh, a flame already, okay. Lock that down. Alright, Uma. Uma Thurman. Have you move. Airborne. Yeah. And Stacy. Just so you can get some soul splitting. I do too. Take that. Bam. Okay. Oh, nice. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, my... Well, where am I? Okay, here we are. We're back. We're back at it again. Hey, Stacy. There we go. No one in here. So that means they would be by the store. Soak's that. You can move at least. Just gonna move people. There you go. Hi guys. What's up? Bam. Ow. Ow. Oh, really? Come on. Really? Okay. Take that. I'm taking that one. Should throw from the chair. Dodge. Oh, come on. Take that. Just freaking die, man. There we go. Ooh. Oh, Rox will retire after this chapter. We'll give it to Stacy then. Right now. If I didn't have another option, I would have gave it to Rox, but I do, so. I guess. Let's start by scouting over there. Burden. Oh, perfect. We're heading there anyway. Our level too. 3.6, 4.4, 2.3, 1.5, 2.7, 2.3. Malifa, here you go. Let's intercept this. Ooh, 2 city cents. Let's distract this time. Oh no. Boy! Ooh, water spirit. Alright. Get ready to go. Alright, wow. Yeah, too. We're gonna get you a water bow. Water bow, please. once I took out that. Ow. Bam. Bam. And bonk. Dodged. Okay. Ow. Let's hit this. Get a trap going. Oh, come on. You're like... Oh, free strike. Bong. Sentinel towards my boy. Bam. More of a trap going. Bam. Bam! Nicely done, son. Yay, Leafa did it. Ew, it will. Miles gonna retire after this chapter too. Let's salvage all these. Nothing beats coming out alive in the end. That's the truth, isn't it? Simply surviving is a pretty low bar. When I was young, I wanted things. Alright. Oh man, gotta stretch. Alright. Alright, let's do this. Don't you think you've stretched enough? Not getting cold feet, are you? No, I'm ready. Yeah, that's cool and all, but these types of battles could get you killed, you know? I'm not worried. You and the others will be there with me. Ooh. His mom does this, his older brother does this. Let's give him some crippling strikes. Make him do. Save the staff for after the battle. It's time. Right! Alright, let's go. Still worried about him, huh? It's his first mission. So what? He'll do fine. Have some faith in, will ya? That's not the point. Then what is it? I think the point is pretty clear. Listen, he's a fighter. He'll do alright. Huh? Huh? What are you looking at? Looking real good, Urkus. How do you think I look, Dad? Let's just go. Look fine, and I get the feeling having you all here is gonna drive me crazy. In a good way. Yes, we have so many hunters now. Alright, let me see him real quick. You gotta change your name, because let me see, they're both your parents, yeah. So you need to change your name here. You are a bar, Urkus Bar. Bar. There you go. He's Urkus Bar. He's a romantic poet. He's a wild heart flirt and a broken heart. Following on that adventure. The plateau where Urkus grew up with his uncles was always hammered by winds that carried seeds from afar. Some of them grew into strange foreign trees, and some of them may have rooted in his chest. He stood on hilltops whenever the written word failed him, and wondered what it is so truly love. He promised to his young dying wife he would love again. He sought and dared not find it, and battled and drank and wept. Oh, so he was married. Wait, how old is Lifa here? Yeah, Lifa's older. So he was married at a young age currently, but she died and he promised her that he'll love again. Alright, we can at least get you to get that Spectra stuff out. And then Big Brother. Nice. And then let's do it again. Put that bow into good use. Just so you can't Spectra step again. Alright, Sonalia. Nice. Alright. Bonk. Let's go cover. Nice. Nice. 2 can play the interfuse game. Go that way. So now I head over here. Bam. Love of Vengeance! I'm gonna jump to say hi, but I gotta cycle somewhere, so I'll be back. Okay, Scottish. Thank you for stopping by, though. That's nice cycling. Bonk. Alright. Aw, he tried Arcus. He really did. Nice. Damn. Ow. Ow. Love of Vengeance! Hup, 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 hup. Bonk. Nice. Bonking truly works. Man, look at all the hunters we have. I think we're good on hunters, everyone. What do you think? Alright, you can go with the shield since you have a one-handed weapon. I think that's good that you're cycling somewhere. Alright, let's find an item here. What? Oh. Oh, not opportunity. See what I mean? And I know I don't want a crowd of hopefuls, but this whole collection's kind of sad. You know, Airborne? You might be right. Dragons of any rage keep a storeroom full of used, cast-off, and recovered equipment. It's what they assign to new members and volunteers. Not an inspiring assortment at all. So, you think we can enlist some help? And you know where to find it? The woman I have in mind is famous enough. Roy V. Eagerpoke keeps mostly to herself, sure. But you're not a famous bladesmith if no one knows where you are. Certainly the metal merchants know. I don't know. Maybe a waste of time. People don't want to live up to what's said about them. Still. Thinking back to my first battle. No techniques, no experience, no armor, or even a real weapon. How did I find the nerve? Leave tomorrow and we'll be back all the sooner. Alright, let's delay for a minute on that. We're delaying on that for a minute. We got 2 opportunities we need to do then. Especially with Mile, because Mile's going to retire and I think Uma's retiring. So we gotta do this chapter. Let's see. Yeah, see, she's retiring, he's retiring, and he's retiring. 50, 50, 70, 50, 45, 75, 52.4, 45, 52. Yeah, Lifa was the first 45. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Here you go, Lifa. Right, now you guys can prepare defenses. Guess we're gonna have the boys here with us right now. Unless... Nah, we'll do it in a moment. Attack! Ah! Hey, I got a splinter. You say you got a splinter? Oh, we've seen this. We've done this before. I think I said we'll get out later. Yeah, I'll make it quick. Yeah. Well, this won't hurt a bit. Well, ow! Whoops. Well, here it comes. Painless and easy. Enough! Sorry. Here, got it. Alicia holds a long wetwood filament with up to the light. More like a knife than a splinter. Alicia slips in a corded pouch, places it in Stacy's hand. Here, you take it. You can show the boys at the tavern. They'll love it. And with that, they carry on to Griff Swam Shrine. Gorgons, eh? Not a problem. Bam. Bam. I faced Gorgon since the very first thing. Aw. Oh, look at us with our trinket hunters. Yes, I understand. Bam. Chance. Take that. It in. Up, 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 up. Go on that altar. Oh, come on now. Yeah. Ha. Oh, come on, really? Come here. Take that. Nice, nice, nice. Nice level ups, 2 level ups. Excellent. We're gonna upgrade Untouchable. Oh, I want to upgrade the Trinket Hunter, but I also want Polymoss. No, we'll upgrade the Trinket Hunter. Let's see. 11.3, 10, 10.8, 9.8, 8.2, 8.6. Here it is. There you go. Alright, we got a Bogmore, which not too worried about them. Alright, let's go here. Let's see. 2.7, 4.1, 3.4, 2.3, 2.4, 2.8, 5.9, 1.2. Here you go. Prepare the defenses. We're just gonna leave it. Oh. No! The brothers are rivals! What? Why? Why are you rivals? What's going on? You guys are siblings. You shouldn't be rivals. Maybe Leafa doesn't like that he's probably a romantic type. It's why. It could be it. Dang, that's horrible. Alright, well, I guess I'll lock that until maybe in a future story where I have one of them and they're not. Probably what I'll do. Scout over here. Nice. And assault. Looks like the enemy has spotted us. Too bad for them. We're prepared for a fight. Ready to crack some skulls, Sonalia? That's your mom. Heh. What? Oh, we've seen this. Yeah, she's running away. We got some modifiers. Ooh, fire. Ooh, this should be for Urkis. Hi, you guys. Listen, Draven boys. First off, my son's gonna go over there. We gotta get you out of here. Since he has... Papa has Sentinel, there you go. Alright, boy. Oh, you don't really... Oh, he doesn't have enough movement. Alright, well, you might as well shoot at one. Bonk. Locked. Haha. Bam. Leverage dance. Of course you dodged. What? There we go. Bam. Because I want him to have that fire bow. Ow. There we go. Take that. Oh, I would have gotten that shot if I had my leaf bow out. No, we're not gonna. There we go. Nice. Fire bow, please. There you go. Like that. Ow. That's not good. need that. Oh, come on, really? Stop. Alright, Urkus. Okay. Take that. Ow. Confused with this. Yeah, be blinded. Love its vengeance! Nice. Let's see. 4.7, 5.2, 6.4, 5.4, 4.2, 4, 5.4, 6.2. Alright, Mile, here you go. I know you're gonna retire, but you need something. Oh, we got the Gore Lord now. Alright, let's cure this. Gives Leafa some time to heal. Alright, we're gonna control this, we're gonna pause. Let's do Miles' opportunity first. Get that. Do that. Do that. Let's see. 4.7, 6.4, 4.7, 6.2, 5.4, 4.2, 5.4. Alright, so Stacy, you get the ring. Let's assault over here. Hot on the track of a band of enemies, our interpret party races through the woods. Well, less racing and more, Look who knew they'd be able to hide that well. It's not a very dense forest. Does everyone hear them? I hear yelling. Help! Anyone! Let's go. I smell burning? The woods are on fire. I got that, yeah. Dragging into video rage, rushed to put out the flames. Phew. Thank you. I got a little out of hand. Did the Draven set that? What? No! It was a control burn. Well, emphasis more on the burn part than the control part. Wait, you set the woods on fire? Only some of them. Oh, thank goodness. Otherwise, it might be weird. Burning is very important. Oh, this is about the fire eagles. Right. We've done this. What's in it for us? We did. Yeah, we'll just do it. What's in it for us? My eternal gratitude, the joy of helping Mother Nature. Relax, Alicia. It's the same group we were tracking earlier. Everybody wins. There's a fire eagle nest about half a mile that way. Take out the monsters around it. Wait, if both Mile and Uma leave, that means Alicia is going to be my only warrior. Oh, nice. Heck yeah. We love Esther turns here. Bam! Hi, Gorelord. Aw, come on. Ooh, dodge. Ow. Nice. Bam. Splinter. Bam. Block. Nice. Ow. Nice. Maybe soaks out. Oh, nice. I get to go again. Nice. Leather tendon. Nice. I'm gonna get that stab off, yeah. Yeah. Bam! Heck yeah, teamwork, guys. I'm really sad when Uma retires after this chapter. Paladin. Oh, I guess I could upgrade a broadsword. Ooh, okay. I mean... oh, she has an empty slot. There we go. Let's see. 121, 124, 116, 138, 126, 110, 110. Sorry, Leafa. Urkus is the first 110. Oh, the critter round sound. Nice. 10, 12.5, 10.2, 9.8, 8.9, 8.6. Leafa gets this one this time. Afterward. Oh, yeah. Can't leave him. Alright, we got fire chicken. Alright, let us secure. Find an item. Pause. And then... why not? I'll have them embark on their journey. Alright. Because I can skip these, because I know some of you who are watching, you haven't seen these, but like I said, that's what makes you guys read the story. Alright, what did we do before? I can't remember. I think we did health and speed the first time. We're gonna do accuracy and potency for this. It's a week full of experimental astrologies, prolonged discomfort, and the recalibration of sense and relax. Sansa approaches on their final day of training. Pora leads them into the closeness of a nearby wood. The Resenia's air sparkles. She halts. Exertion is what is that way by which body and mind are exhausted, and from exhaustion springs growth. Exerting mind and body together, we access the geometry inside ourselves. Geometry? It's what I've got all with Bane running there. The shape you make your spirit, meat, and bones. Didn't you know that's the basis for magic? It's not in thorough energy. It's present in the alignment of every physical thing. You can channel and direct it if you're conscious and practice enough. Sensing and manipulating the geometry makes you powerful. Well, but what about biceps? They're meaningless now? Are you kidding? Biceps definitely matter. Uh-oh, random counter. All of a sudden, shadowy knot of smoke comes in ambush. Tree. And splinter. Sentinel. Bonk. Ow. Tree. Splinter. Nice. Ooh. Okay. Alright, here. Let's replace your knife with a crossbow. We're gonna skip this. Yeah. Because all they weren't actual deepes, they were part of her training thing. After hitting on swim attack in my he can move up to half the speed as his free action. We can upgrade battle dance, we can get broadsides. Why not? We're gonna broadside swipes for him. Alright. See, you two go to the same area, so help them build the defenses here. Oh, the entire opportunities all the way over here. Alright, secure site completed. Let's see. 3.1, 4.1, 2.3, 2.4, 2.8, 5.9. You, Lipa, take this. And then you guys prepare the defenses. Well, you ladies, I guess I should say. And I can skip this one too because this is where they're like, hey, come and train. I guess we could spare ingots. Ooh, I could give her -10 retirement age and she doesn't have to retire this chapter. I think we did that before. We'll do the ingots. Rare, huh? Let me be the judge. Roy V and says the ingots they bought. It's so pit-striking, I'll give you that. Alright then, these beauties included, there's one more errand you can do and we'll call it a fair trade. Which is how they ended up rooting for seldom seen mushrooms in the deep woods. There's something pale growing by that rock face welder caps, or else it's stones or toadstools. Oh, maybe I can't remember. Yeah, I think we did this before. Oh well. Bam. Ow. Bam. Yeah, you level. Ooh, okay. I'll salvage this. Tier 2 sword. There you are. Ooh, a wand. I'd be placing an artifact. This, you know what? She don't need a bone spear, actually. That's fine. We'll give you another wand. Surprised they tried that. They might have been scouts. Let's not waste time. Or does... It's fine. But I think I did that before. Alright, let's upgrade your broad swipes. Alright, you two need to go here. Alright. Let's build a bridge so we can get the people we want. So, let me X out here. Alright, so obviously we went Senalia, Mile, and Rogs, and Uma. And then we need Airborne, because these were the original 5. Yeah, these were the original 5, so let's have you guys do that, and the rest of you go build the defenses. Sorry, Airborne, that you're not with Alicia right now, but you'll be fine. I'm just gonna have them chill here for a minute. Yep, the final find the chapter. This was a short chapter 3, I will say. Oh. It's fine. There we go. Weldwall is the ruin of the Elnish city of Unez. It smells faintly of eggs. Voila, scouts have spotted soft skulls. Down the wet road they come, protected by Trunk and Muck and Murkflow. Sending the Winsen away seems foolish now, but it is as I said to her, Versal does not forget us. Up there is Trava, see? Trava is always a lucky vision for me, since first I saw. Good marking. Symbol? Sign? Of the great fate that reach out for me. The company approaches by way of a slim road that strays through sulphurous swamp. It's good thinking, Airborne. We'll get inside the old walls without a fight. I know, that was the point. You're alert for surprises, I hope. It all feels so laid out for us, and can't that be a bad thing? Like we're being lulled into a death trap? At the end of the path, the ruins begin past them, swells a misted slope. Here's a fun scene. We never seen to catch them dancing. Hilltops are 4 warlords. Can we survive the climb? Scatter his fires, shred his flags, and I wager he'll come down to us. 3 Skull Ward. Okay. Destroy Thwavin's 2 bony banners. Okay, where are they? Are these it? No, that's a statue. I guess I'll see when I see it. Gotta find the banners here. I'm gonna go this way. Just got one little step forward. Oh, she wasn't near me. Oh well. I'm just gonna wait. Alright, where are the banners? Banners? That's a statue. It has to be probably like through this door or something. Bam. That's a barricade. Ah, there they are. There's one down. Ow. Nice. Bonk. Dodged. Ow. You go here. Here. Bam. Move. Shoot bird and sentinel. Fuck. Dodge. We gotta get that thing. Ow. Nice. Ow. Bear hug. Oh, come on. Seriously? Bam. Bam. Nice. Go again. Nice. Free strike. Fuck. Alright, I'm just gonna make my way over there. Block. Nice. Take that. That. Bonk. Take that. Just gonna head over there. Ow. Okay, I'm still not there yet. I need you to soak step, actually. Take that. There. Finally. Trava's scroll is showed for a straw attacking them, biting their backs. Now we thunder and fling. Now we catch them like frogs between clutching claws. Warlord, we shall fly to victory or the veld. The warlord's bellow blacks out other sounds for a thought-barren moment. Then he comes charging down the hill. Alright, Thlavin. Bonk. Ow. No. Ow. That's not good. One eye goes dark like a candle. Permanently snuffed. Mild fights the sensation that he's swimming. Fights to stay on his feet. People let's get through life unscathed. Now it's no time to give up. Ooh. Fine. It doesn't matter, he's gonna retire. Mild feels his way back to safety. There's no such much he still has to live for. So much ahead of him if he can make it through today. Just an eye. Not like I needed two of them. Oh, really? Come on. Look at that. That was for Mile. Ow. Ow. Dodged. Oh no. Snelia absorbs the brunt of the attack with her left arm. Through the fog of pain, she knows it will never draw a weapon again. This isn't the end. I'll name it for today. She's gonna be mean. Finish up here. I'll find you later. Snelia staggers off, hoping she can scrounge up enough strength to survive until things quiet down. I'm really gonna focus now. Block thing. Gosh, how do you have so much movement? Bam. Out here. Nice, and I got an extra move. Sucks out. You're just fetch your step right now, so it doesn't matter. Take that. salvage it. The mist... Oh, yeah, she lost an arm. The mist and gray wet grime of this earth have gotten on everything. Warlord. Senalia. With a groan, his huge hand grips the crossbow from the dirt. No! Get! Senalia! Crumpling his bow and shaking fingers, Dwarven dies, rolling a low drawing curse moan in his throat. Elsewhere. Winston! We did not know! You returned what's not bought by the bird's keeper. I cannot return into a place I have not been. I left my warlord in danger and came further than expected to find you. Birds foresaw. You must leave him to... I wish for a fire to dry the cloud's kiss off my back. Dresac territor mor Adrian tira Lucien, Talosisius, territor mor mania liva luren. That even chance mage word, his voice cutting, practice patterns in the candle sweet air. Dresac terrius misut mor molina anti noin. Talos terriat misos mor sil ava yovin. And finally, in flat hammer Yandrake, he sings. Summer follows, spring follows, winter follows, fall shadows follow, moonrise follows, sunshine follows, squall, and fire one day follows fire. This moon's for remembering. They camp at Weldwill, tying away the Draven dead. There's 3 heroes with a long road behind them. Thinking again of the fairground burning, my chest gets a little tight. Just every narrow knock with death's shoulder we've had then and since. It's been a lot of chances. Some that I don't think we even realized we were taking. I don't want to think back all that way. All the days and nights between now and then, we're basically ancient now, and decidedly unrich. Something is over that night. We must have had some courage to make it so far. Something is begun. Bersa, Thraven is your warlord. Thraven is barely Draven. He speaks Yendrick better than Druvwale. The dragon turns its head to each voice and makes no noise of its own. His gaze. It's a geode of every impossible wish I ever harbored. Thwavens! No. In his summer eyes, warm infinite of intellect, in his subtle mouth, a smile as hungry as the sun. Winston Pyrak, you are fortunate enough to stand on the bridge between mean history and the sum of a Draven age. A mended people, you now are. It's a bridge I built. Did you? From where I perch, I see a Drav who has laid all his labors on broader, fitter backs. My back was bent, my future bowed, even as I tumbled from the egg. You could never comprehend my life, Winston, if you could live it all in Cybic gloom poem. Only my blood was fit. It is a dragon blood. Thwalva may as well be an ox, and let him be slaughtered as one. Our people are here. The king, the summer king, is here. What I think you mean is, he is dead. Thwalva was meant to die at Weldwall. Do I not understand you rightly? In that moment, no dissemblance can form behind the demon's jaws, so he shuts them. I ought not to have left him. I am glad that you did, Pyrak sister. His voice nets in you. It is not only Pyrak's rigid purpose that is shattered, then and remade. The long settled fate of all things is refigured. A dragon has spoken. So my king, you can... Savan, call me. Titles are for creatures who crawl and crave authority. The truth of me is crown enough. Kavan Egwit, little wonder. You cannot know who Thwalvan is, or was. His might and force of will are what made you hatching possible, are what make our people strong. And yet I could hear in your voice, sister, and a sorrow. He did not listen to you, did he? His ear was wadded with honors, maybe? Summer King, she is not... My name is Savan. Call me my name. You are old for your kind, and seeming forgetful, so I will excuse it. You should correct his Correct yourself! He is alive now and alert. Do you believe you will control him too? My listening is sword sharp. Be warned and be quiet. For now I shall think and I shall eat. Oats would be good and sheep and onions. My gathering thoughts see a picture of the world undragoned. I do not know what has passed in those years, but I'm sure it will all once meaning. That is what I shall give it, I suppose. The night will age in gray. It will be buried in orange light. The first night of Savon's relief is musically quiet. A pregnant rest preceding the world's next movement. Ooh. Oh, is Uma not retiring now? I guess she's not. Take it. 11 years of peace follow. During the years of peace, Stacy joined Rosh and combed the leatherwood, documenting species and studying their great casual webs. Urborn spent time communing with the tortoise in his shared dreams. For a good stretch of her youth, Alicia had made a habit of picking up bits of petrified wood she found on her travels, keeping them in a pouch by her side. One summer morning, out of the blue, she entrusted her whole collection to a local kid. Reached that age, I guess. Stacy crafted a bed of willow strips and wine red wool. And still the critter insisted on sleeping in the dustpan. That's cute. Oh my goodness, Urborn and Alicia were married one winter night. They held a brief ceremony and a very long feast. The people of Seven Logs were surprised to see Urborn so joyous and free. Alicia would always remember the pitiful attempt she made of speaking. Tears would spring from nowhere. How sad, how wonderful. That's cute. Sonalia watched the land she knew pass from summer to fall, winter to spring. Each year made subtle changes to the distant tree lines, the slopes of mountains, the course of rivers. She felt the years leaving their mark on her too. From nest to wing, the dragon was insatiable. His curious palate wandered. Growing in bone and weight in way, he left few creatures unawed. The Draven, once united behind Thraven, soon forgot their old lord. Even had none of them pledged to Savan, dragon gravity would have bent a nation up around him. Savan's early years passed unmarred by human eyes, well beyond the wilds where even hill painters went. If the predations and hunts of tribute had stayed in, those places likely all would have turned out differently. When his fighting days were over, Mild traded in bashing skulls for bashing metal. The maces he forged were heavier than they looked, and any who could wield them suddenly remembered battles they had never fought. So he's retired. Brock sat down after his last battle and finally wrote down the tales that he had amassed. The language was a little flowery and the stories long, but insights rewarded those who gave each page the attention it called for. So he's retired. Oh man. I want to give it to one of the boys, but we'll give it to Lucia. Because she is a warrior. Ending her turn on top place, Lucia becomes hidden. No, we'll give you Paladin. And then we'll give you this. Let's see. Let's give it to Lipa. Since he's the oldest. Ooh, Quelly Moss. Upgrade Quelly Moss. Alrighty. Yeah, I thought, that she was gonna retire. I guess she decided not to. Alright, let's give you level 3 armor. Airborne. And you can craft you level 3. And give you level 3. Well, actually no, we gotta wait. Let's wait until we can give everyone armor. Let's give you this one, because I gave someone that one. Give you this one. See if I can upgrade yours. It's only 2 legacy points here. That looks cool, by the way. Alright, Sonalia, you've been dealing with level 1 for some time now. We gotta get you. We have to. It costs 4 legacy points, but it's fine. You need something. You've been dealing with level 1 for a while. Right, you got level 2. Your level 3 costs 10. We're not doing that. It costs 2. There you go. That costs 5 now. That's 4. That's only 1. Oh wait. That costs 8. That's 7. That's 6. That's 11. 9. This is already level 3. And we don't need. Alright. We're good. Next. In the canon of his hatching, Savan's enclave is a place of natural elegance. In ancient times, he says he often rested here and wrestled his siblings to wage his pleasures on the world. Get off your haunches, dragon! Fall is for cloud tasting. You can see Pine Afternoon in the river valley. I was there 2 nights. There is ambrosia of snakefruit and pewter rose. Good smells account you're dead by. The flight itself is fun. I know it's common for your kind to make an egg. Many eggs. Since I hatched, I've wondered whether you might make one. I am asked this a lot. I do not expect common questions from you, Savan. So, that is why my necklaces are edge to edge. You're a destined species and you'll leave me alone soon. The egg is immortality. Obviously, in my case, that meaning is truer. Oh, my mother's calling me, everyone. I'll be right back. I am back. The demon Vrosa claims his bale all bore dragon blood that he himself, he believes too much in the stories he was told. No dragon has ever given life to another creature, not because we can't, just... Can you? No. It does not surprise me, poor Versal. I will tell you something, Savan, because you are like a little brother. I do not wish for eggs. We could choose to grow them, or we could choose not to. I choose not to. Merci miat. But I wonder what I will do when you are dead. My true kin. I was the first of them to be slain. I remember that I fell on the spike of a fenwalker. I filled my dying jaws with her. Don't imagine I didn't. So I bled to sleep and slept a long time. I can only think they followed me to their eggs, my siblings. That I am the first reborn. It's poetry, isn't it? Maybe it'll be the business of my life. When you're gone, to find them and awake them, and... Yes, one day. There are other Draven I am sure you would take to, Savan. Yarsa is a young knight. He is smart and honorable and very funny. But today I am young enough to fly at your side. And now the gray bottle is climbing birches. Gold leaves make sunny islands on the river. The Devon came here. Versal did? Did you not notice the chest? Have you ever seen so many rotten, useless things, Pyrak? Well, I'll tell you, kid. It doesn't make much sense. Got some years on you, and I never heard of our Uncle Draw clutching after a gemstone, a coin piece, or even an ornate weapon. I hear you, but this woman says... All you have to do is come out to the Garden Blood with me. Ask others. Poor Mr. Dilling lost everything. They didn't even have much for them to take on account of his second wife. From his farm down to the town proper, they slaughtered who stood against them and rummaged and took the most gleaming things they found. Hardly any meat, lot of heirlooms, gold and silver and jewels. It's only the first such collection you can expect with mighty Savan. Now you're older, it's time for your ascendancy. He is at an age with a sap-drinking civic versal. He is still growing. Ascendancy sounds like a fair amount of effort also. Ascendancy? It's easier when you're young. Your joints are soft, your mind is strong. Versal Divan. Versal. Divan Versal. Now you invite human animosity? I have noticed your shoulder is cold and bare since that time. I wonder if your bird simply refuses to return to one who has betrayed his own swearing. Unfair. Trava was a good bird. A cougar likely snagged him. But letting the past be the past, I fail to see how a box of earth brights, be they silver or sapphire, will serve Savan. What good 10 such boxes will be, or 20? Could 20 such boxes be found? Build. It's a tall number for any militia to take on. Certainly if they're a veteran at Draven. I thought the old warlord's death, that boneheaded knight, was meant to prevent another thing like this. There's not really anyone else who can fight them like we can. And we can, if we're all up to it. I'm not the worst shape, not as young as before though. Give me a battle trade, I can learn. I'm not far past my prime. I've got hoeing hands, farm shoulders, country knowledge, peat in my heart. How long should you be held away from conflict, Savan? It is better for posterity that the dragon announce himself, rather than be found skulking amongst his nest neateners. The Divan has aged to transparency, has he not? He hopes only to be around to bask in your glory. You are the sun before the dawn still. The day will be ever long, and there is no reason to rush your rising. Breathe in the starlight, hear the song of things, and gain wisdom. What does the sun fear? Ooh. I feel like we're gonna do this, because if we get another Drawn Calamity, that means we'll get a Calamity card. So, a dragon has no use for her. My sister is right. I'm also uncertain what all these treasures will yield me. I like its luster, but it's not as if I can sleep upon it. Would you prefer we capture mattresses, Great Savan? Blankets and pillows and curtains for your fearsome den? Colorful curtains? The audacity of the Draven raids, it's never as high as it was that fall or the summer that preceded it. But Draven warriors are hot with imagining and the eagerness to plunder. Gleaming things for their new lord does not fully ebb. Pick it up, I guess. So the company is called again to arms. They must trace trails and topple outposts, track stolen treasure to a distant canyon, and there a mythic maw awaits them. Let's see your swing. Ew. How are you not juggling your kneecaps yet? Aren't you old? I mean, aren't tired? Alright, fine. That's funny. Guess the thing left is to decide on your role. I can help you if it's hunting, tracking, taking your first silken step, so to speak. I've got potential, right? I knew it. For me, it's... How do I want to revenge some taste? We got 2 warriors. We're gonna have her as a mystic. I only wish I'd begun to listen much earlier. Alright, so we got a new person, Varleen. Alright, so we have Varleen. She is a political hothead. She's 47 years old. So, she's shame, physical, and thorny. Varlene was born to country people during the lengthy peace that followed the 20-year Draven conflict. She had a quiet and practical upbringing. She was aware she was an ugly girl. What? She's pretty. Her limbs and features ever failing to age in concert. She would always take unexplained laughter to be directed at her, and was moved by her self-blistering temper to start more than one fight with innocent passerby. Sturdy in her teenage years, she began a long and fairly aimless career as a farmhand, working first for a garrulous, divorced old rancher, before migrating around the territory, accumulating friends and experiences. It seemed life would pass and end this way for her. But when Draven raided her homeland, her family was burned, her former employers killed or put out of their homes, and many friends too. Varlene discovered stubborn fire in herself and the decision to do something ripening in her heart. So she rose to fight and challenge all the sum of fate to correct her. Okay. Alright, well, before we do that, I need to change your last name. Your last name needs to be Esther now, because you and Urborn are married. So, there you go. So she's 49. How old is everyone? 35, 67, 59, 64, 47, 36, 46. Alright. Not bad, not bad. Alright, I'm gonna grab this recruit person. And let's see. We'll have Sonalia. We'll have Alicia. And plus Stacy. Of Urborn. Yeah. Because they're gonna be an odd number for right now. And the rest of you go over here. Oh, an opportunity. One misty fall night, two friends walked these woods on a poorly planned patrol. Was worried I had to spend the night dry and safe. Lucky me. We're safe. I mean, we're alive still. Help me find the path. Anyway, you were complaining how bored you were just yesterday. There's a not so fine line between, like, coming up with amusing lounge games or exploring the haunted woods or I don't know. What's your opinion? Am I wrong? We'll not do that yet. That might be the one that we do 3. Alright, let's pick from a legacy. We definitely don't need any hunters. We are so flush with hunters right now. We might go with another warrior here. So we have Kaya Noble, we have Hadet, here's Nif. We all remember Nif. Donandra Zamzaman. Elite. Okay, let me see. Kaya. So many theories, yeah. Seeing if they know any people in here. Nope. 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 Bonandra? I don't think so. And parent Maple, child Rodandra. Yeah, lead. Here's Flingar. Yeah. Alright. We're gonna choose Kaya Noble. So we're gonna do Paladin, Shade Strive, Backslam. I should warn you, most people think they know how they react to battle, but really, they have no idea. Good thing I'm not most people. I'm just gonna have him patrol for right now. Okay, so what do they have? They have Kaya right now, Sonalia, Alicia, Stacy, and Airborne. So one warrior. It's gonna be an odd number regardless. Okay. I'm gonna find someone to raid. But before I do that, I'd like to remind everyone that tonight I will do a night stream a little later on in the night, where the stream will end until we finish South Park: The Stick of Truth. That is going to be what we do. So yeah, that would be fun. And let me see on the schedule. Oh, and also tomorrow, May 7th, there won't be a stream. Gonna take a little bit of a breather for that, but stay tuned for May 8th when I play Tomb Raider. We are going back into the tombs. So let's find someone to raid for right now. Back to Twitch. Let's see if I could raid this person. Oh wait, I've raided this person before. So let's raid the person that they are streaming with. Hopefully I can. They are playing Baldur's Gate 3, so that's awesome. Copy. And paste. Cosmonaut VT. Okay, cool. So we're gonna raid Cosmonaut VT. As I said, they are playing Baldur's Gate 3 with their friends, so that's gonna be fun. You guys show them with some love and respect, and we'll come back to this because we got this chapter and chapter 5 for this story. But until then, and also remember, South Park: Stick of Truth for tonight stream. But until then, I hope you all have a blessed day, evening, night, depending when you see this. But until then, bye bye.